So how did it all happen? I mean, this what if question was absolutely critical, really.
What if things were different? What if we had, someone was just saying to me, beavers in Beverley Brook? What if we had more otters in our canals? What if our canals were so clean that you could swim a kilometre in them? What if there was vastly more outdoor learning in schools every day, so every child got to connect with nature, to be physically active outside?
I mean, it's been an amazing journey. I think none of us who were there at the beginning could really have imagined that following the campaigning, the ideas, the what if, the convening of gatherings to answer the question what if and to draw up a charter for London, that actually eventually it would come to fruition. I'm Alison Barnes, and well, what am I? I guess sitting here I'm one of the founding trustees of the National Park City Foundation.
I'm Daniel Raven-Ellison, and I founded the campaign for London to become a national park city.
It's 5 years since London became the world's first national park city, with the promise and ambition to make London a city where people, places and nature are better connected.
So I absolutely love national parks, and a number of years ago now, I did a project where I visited all 15 of Britain's inspiring, beautiful, remarkable, important national parks in a short period of time with my son. We were doing micro adventures right across the country, and having that experience got me thinking, like, why was it with us living in London? Why was it that our city, our incredible city of London, couldn't be considered a national park too? Because I knew that London was a city of 15,000 species of wildlife, as many trees as people. And I just wondered why the urban people and the urban species of London didn't also deserve this, to enjoy this incredible idea of national parks. And so I asked this question, what if we made London a national park city?
I was director for Natural England in London, and latterly I became one of the commissioners for the London Sustainable Development Commission and was able to commission a study through them called Sowing the Seeds, which looked at that exact question about how children and young people were connecting with those green spaces. And that's where I met Daniel Raven-Ellison, who started to come up with crazy ideas like, what if London was a national park city?
So I just started asking people this question, what if we made London a national park city? And people would take sometimes just 30 seconds or a minute or a month or sometimes a year, but eventually people would say, oh yeah, like that can make a lot of sense. I can see how that could improve people's health and well-being. There's evidence for that. I can see how that could help with outdoor learning in schools. I can see how that could help with getting more people exploring, playing, doing sports outdoors. Whatever sector people were in, whatever their interest group, they could see how the vision of the National Park City could help to inspire people to get outside and improve health and enjoy themselves more, but also to help people to cross-pollinate ideas and learn within the city as well.
And I guess from then on, I started to get more deeply engaged with this as an idea.
So it started off by just asking those few people what they think, but then organised a small workshop at Camley Street Nature Reserve by the canal near King's Cross. About 30 people showed up, and we just played with this idea. What if we made London a national park city? And those people helped to build up enough enthusiasm to say, okay, well, let's organise a bigger event. I think about 100 people came to the next event. Then about a year later, booked out South Bank and had a few hundred people, including people from the Greater London Authority, from local boroughs. We had academics and artists and creatives, all discussing and presenting and sharing ideas around this question of what if we made London a national park city from a health, an economic, a recreation, a tourism perspective. And all it did was build confidence. So over and over again, year after year, we're asking this question, holding workshops, and then creating our first proposal for a London National Park City. The proposal was then consulted on, and that paper was then developed into a fuller proposal that was crowdfunded. A few hundred people helped to fund a tabloid-sized newspaper proposal that was collaboratively written and co-created based on polling and workshops and discussions. And that was then used to then seek a mandate for London National Park City, because no one had ever made a national park city before. We knew it was going to exist outside legislation and be a grassroots effort. But we wanted both the Mayor of London, the majority of the London Assembly and the majority of councillors in London, as well as the mood of the city, to be supportive of this idea of the London National Park City. And for that to become the mandate for us to actually make London a national park city.
Over the last 6 years, we've had this campaign to make London the world's first national park city. If we were to be inspired by the thinking that has made our royal national parks better for people and wildlife, then maybe we can make our cities far better for people and wildlife as well.
Our Universal Charter is our vision to make cities where people, places and nature are better connected. Together we can make cities greener, healthier, fairer, more harmonious places to live.
And after a number of years of campaigning, all the main mayoral candidates, including Sadiq Khan, said that they would support it. The majority of London's Assembly said that they'd support it. We got the support of the majority of London's elected wards. We ran polling that found that 8 in 10 Londoners supported the idea of their city becoming a national park city, and the media were broadly supportive of it as well. So that then became our mandate, and then in 2019, London National Park City was launched.
So it's my hope that what the London National Park City will do is it will lift people's ambitions, it will raise people's expectations, it will excite people and inspire people into taking actions in their lives.
London, the world's first national park city.
So as we go into the next 5 years, we're working hard to establish our new partnership for London National Park City. This is our invitation to everyone, everywhere, every day to join the movement and make London National Park City their own. For everyone to be able to tell and share their own National Park City stories. We'll celebrate and champion all of the grassroots groups and organisations making their own neighbourhoods greener, healthier and wilder. We'll work in every London borough recruiting more wonderful volunteer rangers and helping them lead local nature recovery work in their own communities, especially in the half of London which isn't yet green and wild. We also want to extend this invite to every company and business who is committed to taking an active role in supporting our charter and to join our In Good Company programme. Through In Good Company, you can directly support the growth of the London National Park City movement and create more opportunities for your staff and colleagues to play their part and get involved. Everyone should get the opportunity to make our city greener, healthier and wilder. London National Park City is a small, independent charity. We're entirely funded by grants and donations from individual Londoners. So please share this message and help us make the case for how together we can make London greener, healthier and wilder.